Hello, everybody. This is Todd with Duct Tape Hanger. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. This is Tuesday, November 4th. Already into November 2025. How time flies. We're going to um, be installing some of these control horns. And I'm going to show you how I do it. You need some 30-minute epoxy when we get to that point. I'm going to go ahead and, since these bottles are getting low, I'm going to go ahead and set them to where they run towards the front. That way I can get them out of there easy enough. All right, first thing we're going to do is locate where the horns are going to go and use a nice sharp X-Acto knife. Well, got a little bit of stuff debris on it, but nice sharp X-Acto knife. Going to have to cut out, there's two of them go on each one of these. Two of these. Two of those. And so we got to cut out, and it looks like you can feel it right there. And let's see here. I'm waiting on my covering to get here for the cub. So I figured I'd go ahead and work on this. You can see that there. And that's where that's going to slide in. We're going to epoxy those in. So we're going to go ahead and fill this out. Where's the other one at? Right there. There's the other one. Then we got to do the same thing here for the ailerons. That one. And that one. I'm just going to show you on this wing how I do it, and then I'll go ahead and let you guys get the idea after this. I'm not going to go through every surface. You kind of know how this works. I'm just kind of giving you a quick little rundown, and we go from there. So I'm going to make up about maybe about a nickel-sized amount of each half of the mix here on the 30-minute. And yeah, I guess it turns out to about a quarter size for both. Give you an idea what I'm looking at here. You can see it there. Get that mixed up. I do reuse these bowls and mix multiple amounts of epoxy in them. Just because I'm a cheap ass. You do whatever works for you. Need to clean this out a little bit here. I want a little bit of epoxy to run down in there. I don't want that covering in the way. It doesn't really want to come out of there. But we'll put a little bit in there. Yeah, let's see here. It might be the best just to put it on here and push it in. Just coat this up. Give that a good coat. Something like so. Give her a good little dab of 30-minute. And we're going to have a lot on the outside here. Oh, come on, I want some more down in there. Oh, I love making a mess out of epoxy. Okay, now I'm going to take my little rag here. I'm going to clean this up. Get a little bit of that out of the way, so it don't look quite so messy. And okay. Rag here. Clean that up. Do the same thing here. Okay. Now there's one other thing I like to do. I'm going to take a long 440 screw here, something like this, and I'm going to stick it. Oop, I'm going to try and knock the camera over. I'm going to stick it through here and make sure that doesn't bind. Because if you get these crooked, it's going to bind, and that slid through pretty nicely. So I'm just going to leave that in there for the moment. We're going to go down here to this one. So this won't be a very long video, but you'll at least get the idea of what I'm doing here. And this is how I usually do it. You can do it any way you like. Whatever works for you. And yeah, hard to believe we're in November already. It just seems like this year has just flown by. And I was going to go down to Muncie for their end of the year bash, but it was just too cold for me. I didn't make it. There it goes. Goes in there nice and tight. Yeah, I didn't make it down this year. I'm not a cold weather fan whatsoever. Not a fan. It is definitely not my time of year. And I'm definitely more of a warm weather kind of guy. This plane's coming along pretty quickly. It's been a pretty good build. Like I say, I don't have a manual, so I'm just kind of going off what I would do and experience. I'm probably doing some things out of order, of course, of what they would want, but it is what it is. This has been a pretty nice airplane. I've been pretty happy with the construction and that of it so far. It really hasn't been bad. And I like it because it doesn't look like everybody else's airplane. It's definitely a different design, and I like that. I like that. Ooh, I'm making a big old globus mess in there on that one. See if I can do it this way. Clean that up a little bit. I'm gonna take a little alcohol to that and clean up my mess before that dries. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. Let's see where my alcohol is at. I thought it was up here. Oh, nope, over here. Once again, I move stuff around and don't know where it's at. We're going to clean up, take a little 90%. And then I'll clean up any of that alcohol or that epoxy residue. There we go. That'll work. Get it while it's still a little gooey, and you can clean her off of there. There's one wing. It's a pretty quick process. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these out. They're pretty nice. Throw those back in my little hardware box. I'm going to grab a, let's do a stab. And then I'm going to set this off to the side. We'll let that dry. We'll start putting some servos and stuff in this probably this week. Get the servos and the push rods and that kind of stuff done. All right, now I have to figure out where they're at on this. Feels like they're back here. Oh yeah, here you can, if you can't find it, you can kind of take a look through the top. You can see where they're at. Definitely shows up better through the yellow than it does the blue, but give me an idea where it's at. Let's say we're going to do it the same way. One, there's the other. Yeah, I kind of want to get this one done. Get the cub started. Get working on it. Then I can start really getting into finishing the. I want to get on that turbinator and start working on it. Ooh, I wonder if I have a shorter set of these, because that's too long and it's going all the way through the stab. So let's take a look here. Oh, yep, I sure do. I do have a shorter set of these. So I try I'll fit them. Yep, right here. These are the shorter ones. And you can see the difference in them. So these are definitely the ones for the stab. And then now it won't go all the way through. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. I guess you could probably just push them in there and CA them, but I really don't like that idea. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the way I got it there. Let's see if I have enough epoxy left. I might. I have enough for one of them at least. Obviously, I don't have a good stand for this. Just balance it there for now. You can even see it. Yeah, you can see it. And get that all coated up. Like I say, you could probably epoxy, or not epoxy, but CA these in. But I'm not a big fan of using CA on any kind of control horn or hinge. I just kind of figure if you're going to do all that work to get to that point, you might as well make it solid and stick with what works and what's been proven to work after all these years. And epoxy definitely works. I need to get that covering to tighten up too. I haven't messed with it. Let's see if I have enough. I should have enough to finish the last one on the stab here. Really, the projects have been lining up pretty good. I've got quite a few. I did end up selling my big Stinson. The one I got going last year. I feel like I did my part getting it flying. Now it's up to somebody else. They can finish it however they like and make it the airplane of their dreams. I like doing the restorations. I can't keep them all. Just the way it goes. I definitely want to keep my Byron stuff. I absolutely love Byron airplanes. Part of it's the nostalgia for me. I want more of them. I want to have a huge collection of them, and I want to fly them. I think these old planes deserve to be in the air instead of just sitting on somebody's collection. There's nothing that irritates me more. Sorry if I offend any of you guys, but the guys who just collect and don't fly, I don't understand that logic. All right, there is a stab. It is completed. The screw went in nicely, no problems. Airframe's coming along pretty good. Some of my other projects there I need to fix. I've got the struts now to fix the gear the right way on the GB and put the wheel pants back on it. I do have to do a little bit of work on it. I have to re-tap where the wing, where it goes in. I over tightened them and stripped the little aluminum. So I need to, on the last time I flew it. So I need to re-tap those and not over tighten them. Just snug them. It's hard for me not to crank on them, and I screwed it up. The old cardan cap, I need to get it out and fly it some more. It's a beauty. Was Mike McConneville's back in the day. Another guy built it, and he flew it in the TOC days. So I got that Oscar back there that I need to get that Zykoy working on. I've got an old Pacific Aero Modelers GBY there that is actually a 26 cc size airplane, 82 inch. And I have a Bryson 5.2, or I'm sorry, not a Bryson 3.2 in it, 52 cc. I have a very nice old Pirate Extra. My first giant scale extra was a Pirate. First giant scale plane I ever bought was a Pirate back in like 1998, 97. And that one was given to me. And I put a Sado, or not Sado. Oh, geez, I'm way off. Zenoa GT80 in it. The Bud Nosen Mustang definitely needs a restoration. I started tearing some of the covering off of it. Kind of did a video. I never posted it. It needs a total restoration. Covering is terrible on it. I got to figure out what I want to do with it. What colors, what I want to do. I probably leave the red and yellow on the tail. It just needs a lot of dressing up. This Byron GB I picked up a while back ago. Oh, look straight down. That Byron GB. She needs a little TLC. Stab has been busted off. I've got to do that, and it was also made for display, so the whole landing gear area needs finished and built. It's just kind of glued together. It's not really ready to even be close to flying. And the old Gilmore there, I need to get it out. I ran it one time, but I've never done anything else with it. I need to get it out and fly it. The Tiger Boss, the big 105-inch span Tiger Moth back there, I sold it. My buddy James buying that one. The wings for the Howard, that is a nice flying airplane. I'm very happy with that. I will fly that a lot more next season. And the wings for the big Seagull Decathlon, that all I've done is glue the wingtips on and screw the light system in it. I haven't done anything else with it. I have more fun working on this old stuff than I do the new. Then another Byron GB that I need to finish. Like I say, I've got plenty of projects, plenty of stuff to do. So a little bit of what's here in the old shop, my cluttered up mess of a shop. So, all right, guys, I appreciate all you guys watching, and we're going to keep rocking away on this one and getting her ready to go pretty soon. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.